Are you wondering if the SpaceX Starlink Mini is right for you? I'm sitting out here in my backyard in Florida here, gonna test it for the first time with you guys with this setup, which I wanna bring to Africa. And I need to have communication the entire time, and I believe this is gonna be my absolute best option. So all we have here is the Starlink Mini, which is small, ridiculously light, and it includes all the hardware built into it. All we gotta do is put a power supply in. I'm gonna try to use it with this Anchor power supply. I'll include a link down below if it actually works. Then I have their power supply wire, which moves it from AC power to USB-C in. Setup should be so easy, so fast. Let's see if it actually works out that way. Okay, I've got the app up and running. Let's do the basics. Let's plug the cord into the back, power up the power supply. There we go, that's a better job, Doug. Okay, so while I'm looking at things, I'm just gonna tell you, so we've done the 50 gigabyte data package, which should really be fine for what we're doing. I have a clear view. I see satellites traveling all over top of my head. That should be good. Let's see, I have a location. My Starlink is plugged in. I have a hot tip for anybody. If you have black chairs and you live in southern Florida, it gets really hot when the sun comes out. Wow. Okay, we're gonna connect to the Starlink. Let's see. Wi-Fi, scanning, Starlink. Woo, connected. Can it possibly be that easy? Starlink successfully paired. Get out. Calculating orientation. As you saw, all I did was throw it down here on the ground. This is so fun, I have to say. It's already downloading a software update itself, so I guess I have a decent line of sight. This is actually a good test for the portable power supply, which obviously is running it. So here you can see, you click where it says view alignment, and you can see I'm a little off. It wants me to turn it a little bit towards the north, which should be like that. Look at that. There's a little lag in it. Look at that. That's perfect right there. That's so fun and so cool. Should we do a speed test? Let's do a quick speed test. Speed test. Start. 60... 66, 69 down, 20 up. It's not bad, not great, but not bad at all. Certainly ridiculously cool for just throwing this little teeny thing down on the ground and running it. So we'll let it have that about hour to maximize all of its settings and find itself and that kind of stuff, and then we'll try this again. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go inside for an hour, use the Wi-Fi inside, make sure I get a reasonable range that we all expect in terms of the Wi-Fi, and then I'll come back out again, check all these things, and then we'll wrap this thing up. Here it is. This is the last time you are going to see this Starlink Mini clean and in the United States. The next time you see it, it will be in the deserts of Africa. It's going on a safari, and that's why we got this. Now, at the same time, in getting this to go on a safari, I've realized that every house should have this. Look, I'm here in Florida. At some point, the power is going to go out. We're going to lose our internet connection. And this will be my backup, and it will be an amazing backup. I can tell you for sure, the positive thing about this is you literally take it, you put it on the ground. With the app, you aim it a little bit. It is so super simple, and you have instant high-speed internet access. Like, it's ridiculously cool how well this thing works. The actual signal that comes out of this is fairly weak. So it works perfectly out here, right? If I take it and I put it in the ground and I hook it up to my phone, and I can even make my phone the hotspot or whatever, does work great like that. If I put it down here, take my phone and walk in the house, not really gonna work. But I can leave my phone outside, turn my phone into the hotspot, and then go into the house, and that does work. But I think it's fair for me to say the actual strength of the Wi-Fi signal coming out of this is not brutally strong. You're gonna have to be relatively close to it and unobstructed to get that high-speed internet that you want. Additionally, one other question that I had, either for the example I just gave, like let's say the power's out here, or we're gonna be in Africa, I wanted to see how long I could run it off a 25,000 milliamp hour battery, and I could do easily between 4 and 6 hours, depending upon how much data I was pulling, which again is a phenomenal answer, right? Because I'm gonna be in the deserts of Africa. I'm not gonna have power to plug it in. This is so easy for me to carry. I'll include a link to it below if you want that. And I just take this, put it down on the ground, plug it into this, and I have internet. Crazy ridiculous. So you need to get yourself one of these. I'm telling you, you can't possibly go wrong. While I'm saying thank you and doing this, if I brought some value to your life and you're still watching this video, if you would give it a like, I would really appreciate it. Helps the channel out a lot. Thank you again in advance. If you have any questions about this, put it in the comments. I'll try to answer them for you. And you have to subscribe or follow don't you want to see the cool videos we're going to make in Africa? Because it's leaving for Africa, and I'm going to share that whole experience with you. All right, welcome to the past. You saw me, you set this up, you saw me use it, you've heard my thoughts on it, you want to know what comes in this Starlink Mini Kit. I do too. This is so exciting. I'm going to take it out tomorrow and start to use it. Here is a nice long cable. Okay, here we have some bags for transporting it. That's always good to transport it safely, and like a protective rim for it. So we got mount hardware, transformer for that power cable. Look at how small that is. That is ridiculous. That is so cool. And here's the cable. Now I may have spilled these beans already in the video, but Nikki and I are going to Africa, and this is coming with us so we can keep sending you content. And I can keep working, both those two important things. I'm gonna follow these instructions tomorrow while you watch, and we're gonna set this up, see if we can't get some sick internet going here in the backyard. I'm assuming the rest of this video has been helpful for you. I'll see you next time.